Okay, good morning. Welcome to
Family Math number 57.
Family Math number 57. This is a fun little video about something called the Monty Hall problem, which is a really famous problem in math and probability. And we're going to do a little video about the Monty Hall problem, especially for kids. Okay?
Yep.
So here's the problem. You're on a game show. Who's our game show host?
This guy.
The guy, that guy. And who's our game show contestant?
That guy.
Bird guy. And on the game show, there are 3 doors. Door number 1, door number 2, and door number 3. Behind one of the doors is an awesome prize. Behind 2 of the doors is a terrible prize. In this case, 1 Lego brick. And you want to win the awesome prize. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, so you pick a door as the contestant. So let's say the contestant picks door number 1, right?
Yeah.
What Monty Hall then does is reveal, Monty Hall knows where the prizes are, but Monty Hall opens a door and says, aha, there's a Lego brick behind door number 3. You pick door number 1, I'm going to tell you what's behind door number 3. And then he asks you a question. Do you want to switch? Do you want to switch doors now? You pick door number 1, do you want to switch to door number 2? And the question he asks, the contestant, like I said, the question he asks is, do you want to switch? The question for us is, does it matter? Should the contestant switch? Should the contestant stay with the door they selected? Or does it matter? Is it 50-50? What do you think?
Well, I think it's 50-50.
What do you think?
Well, maybe he shouldn't switch.
Maybe he shouldn't switch. Okay. Well, let's go through and see what happens. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so let's do not switching first. Okay? All right, so if he doesn't switch, how often is he going to win the prize?
Well, he'll win it 1 out of every 3 times.
Okay, why is that?
Because there's 3 doors, he picks 1 and stays with it.
Right, so it doesn't matter what I do after that or what the game show host does, right? If you decide you're not going to switch, no matter what I do, it doesn't matter. You're going to win 1 out of every 3 times because you're going to win when you pick the prize, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in this case, oh no! The prize was behind door number 2. Okay?
Yep.
All right? So that's what happens when you don't switch. You win 1 out of 3 times, right?
Yeah.
Now let's see what happens when you switch. Okay, and to make this a little clearer, I'm going to make the doors clear. Okay? All right. So now let's see what happens when you do switch. Okay? So, contestant, we're going to do switching now. So contestant picks door number 1. Which door is Monty Hall going to reveal when the contestant picks door number 1?
Door number 3.
Door number 3, because Monty Hall wants to reveal a bad prize. And he doesn't want to say, you have a bad prize behind door number 1, right? He wants to reveal a bad prize and then give him, say, do you want to switch or not? So now what happens when he switches?
He gets the prize.
He gets the prize. Okay? So that's, but wait a minute, wait. That's only happened, what happens when he picks door number 1? That's only 1 out of 3 times, right? What happens when he picks door number 2?
Well,
So what can Monty Hall do now?
he can reveal either one.
Right, Monty Hall can reveal either one. Let's say he reveals this one. What happens when the guy switches now?
He loses.
He loses. Wah. Okay, that's fine. So 1 time he switches and wins. The other time he switches and loses. Let's see what happens when he picks the 3rd door.
He's got to reveal this one.
Monty Hall reveals this door, and the guy switches. So what happens?
He wins.
He wins. So how many times out of the 3 potential choices, if he's switching, how many times does he win?
Then he wins 2 out of every 3 times.
He wins 2 out of every 3 times if he switches. How many times does he win if he doesn't switch?
He wins 1 out of every 3 times.
1 out of every 3. So actually, switching doubles your chances of winning. Isn't that strange? Because it looks like initially, when you look at it, it looks like that it doesn't matter. You pick door number 1, I reveal door number 3. It looks like it's 50-50, right?
Yeah.
But it's not, because the extra information that you got that was hard to see was that when someone picks a door that doesn't have the prize, Monty Hall only has 1 choice to reveal. And when you switch, you win. So in the non-switching strategy, when you only win when you pick right. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
When do you win in the switching strategy?
When you pick wrong.
When you pick wrong. And that's the hard thing to see. When you pick wrong, there's only one door to reveal, you switch and you win.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
It's a really fun problem, and it's a really tricky problem. It's a little confusing. But hopefully with clear glasses, it helps understand it.
It's a little bit clearer.
It's a little clearer when it's clear. And this is a famous problem, and it's hard to understand. So we'll probably do a few more videos about this sometime in the future, just to talk about it a little more. But this is, you know what this subject in math is called?
What?
Conditional probability. It's a pretty advanced subject. But neat, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, high five. Good job, guys.